last year. First time Glen won kind of big, around 14-4, something similar to that. And Benedickson came back to beat him by a similar score.
Glen already had one rematch here. We had a rematch of the district finals from last year when Glen beat Hubbard from Wall. Last year, Hubbard beat Glen handily in the finals. This year, Glen came back and pinned him. Glen's looked good all the way through the tournament. I believe he has 2 pins here. There's a takedown by Salisbury. Cradle, far cradle. Trying to take him off his base. Takes him to his back. Benedickson hasn't looked all that good throughout the tournament. He's had a lot of close matches here.
On the other hand, Salisbury's looked just super. Benedickson was a regional champ last year, Joe.
He really came on towards the end of last season. Slow starter. Looks like Glen might deck him here. What he's got to do is get that bottom shoulder out. Watch your weight now, Glen. 3 points near fall, Salisbury. Got a cross body and got the elbow hook. Trying to work what we call a guillotine. Bar.
He's really tough on top, Joe. We were wrestling in practice the other day, and he's very good on his feet. And he's good on the bottom, but he's really super on top. He just keeps the pressure on you 100% of the time.
Glen again with a cross body ride, working the guillotine. Trying to take the head. Oh, nice move, Glen. He's really putting the pressure on here. Could be all over here. 25 seconds left in the period. Slip through.
The way he's wrestling, he's got a good shot at outstanding wrestling in this tournament. I haven't seen anybody that's wrestled any better, Joe.
Bad move there. Getting a little sloppy. Getting a little sloppy trying to take him to his back. Got to take him off his base before he tilts him over. That ends the first period with the score 8-0 Salisbury. And he's got about 1:45 riding time. It's Coach DeAndrea from Manalapan. Now Glen's got to keep the pressure on right here. He can't get sloppy. Got to try to work for the fall, but don't do anything stupid or try to force anything like he tried to force that cradle. It's an escape, Benedickson. Benedickson with a single. Okay, Glen trying to counter. Picking an ankle here. 2 points takedown Salisbury, and again he goes right to the cradle. 10-1 Salisbury. Picking up some back points there. I don't think he's going to pin him. He's got that inside shoulder up. What he should do is work the inside knee up to try to pop that shoulder through. One good thing here we try to coach is not to try to force things. He may not pin him here, but he's still in good shape, and he's going to pick up some back points and not get himself in trouble. At this point with a 12-1 lead, he can afford to do things like that. He doesn't really need a pin. He shouldn't really be gambling. Again, cross body ride, trying to work that guillotine. Official Harry Whitley doing a good job there, trying to make sure that move doesn't slip into a potentially dangerous or illegal situation. Then again, getting high, getting his head caught here. He's got to watch himself. He's got to watch himself. And get reversed. Came out of that. See Glen with the leg around. Normally, again, this is a rule change. Glen would have crossed his feet there, which we would call a figure 4. And that move is now an illegal hold. Stalemate. Neither wrestler could improve their position. 10 seconds left in the second period. Salisbury still ahead 12-1. Benedickson keeps falling into those cradles. Glen piling up the points with it. Another 2.
He's really been the dominant wrestler in this weight class. Just outclassed everybody up to this point.
Glen's worked hard in the offseason. He's another one that really hits the weights hard. And if you look at all these guys in the finals, I've pretty much said that about everybody. They've hit the weights hard, and it is very important. Glen's another one that benches up somewhere over 300 pounds.
Now, if there's any place on the mat that Glen has a weakness, it would probably be on the bottom. So we'll see how he works here.
And Glen falling prey to his own move here. Benedickson with the far cradle, but he didn't catch the inside arm. All Glen has to do is sit here and shoot a half, and he'll turn him right to his back. If Glen can work a half in there and separate Benedickson's hands, there he got it. He got it. Benedickson got the leg in. Glen's got to watch his back that he doesn't get caught in the guillotine himself. Okay, we had exchange of reversals there. Benedickson reversed Salisbury. Salisbury on the bottom once again. Again, very similar styles. They've both been caught in the same type of moves, the cradles and cross body rides. Again, Glen can't afford to relax here, even though he has a 13-point lead. With a good wrestler like Benedickson, get pinned at any time. Stalemate, neither one could improve their position. That's a good move on the part of the official here. People come here to see some wrestling action, and they don't want to see two wrestlers just sit there in a stalemate position for the whole period. Benedickson with a head lever, trying to work at what we call a hodge.
Really hit that aggressively.
Sure did.
Heard some moans from the audience.
Nothing illegal about it. Nothing illegal about it. Okay, Glen looks like he's going to reverse him right here. He did what we call with a cross body right. He kind of inside switched him and took the leg right over the top. Glen got a point escape here. 17-3 Salisbury. 15 seconds left in the match. He's got to watch his weight here. Close call there. Close call there. He stepped over on him out of bounds. His shoulders were still in. However, he did not have control while they were on the mat. I think that's what Harry Whitley called it.
Looked worse than it was there, Joe. A lot of people felt that he was flat on his back. I think he just relaxed when he was out of bounds. He was definitely in trouble, though.
Well, again, the control didn't come until after he was out of bounds. Had he been in control in that situation, he might have let wrestling continue because Glen was on his back. That does it. Final score is 18-3 Salisbury.
Neptune has its 4th tournament champ.
That's the first for us. A lot of sportsmanship shown here by the wrestlers. In fact, we've seen just about every final. Both wrestlers have gone over and shaken the hand of the opposing coaches. Bob Tiedemann and Glen Gunn. Bob's got to be really happy. He's got to be really happy. I don't think anybody, including Bob, expected as many kids to be in the finals and many kids to do as well as we did. Yeah, you always go into a tournament optimistic and hoping you'll win it, but again, we just had so much inexperience, so many holes in the line.